Hello? Are we all met? Well, I certainly hope so. In game. Alright. What is going on, my survivors? It's me, Papa the Survivor, the VTuber Survivor from the future, and I'm back with some more Yakuza 0. So before I get started on the stream, I just want to apologize for making a last-minute post. It was around 9 a.m. PST, noon, if you're on the East Coast. I said I'd be moving all of the stream times this week to 1 in the afternoon PST. PST instead. Reason being, it's just a little bit easier because I still have my brothers who are still in town, and we usually tend to do things during the evening, or someone might have plans with us during the evening. It's just a way for me to keep the evening open just to be safe. Especially because this weekend is coming up, and this weekend I have plans, and then what else? What was the other reason? No, I think that was the only reason. Oh, yeah. The reason the schedule is the way it is, instead of it being, staggered days like I normally have. I went on a trip yesterday, because my original plan was stream Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, but Saturday I have a function to go to during the day, so can't stream then. And then yesterday, I went on a trip. So I was like, okay, I'll just move the stream to the next day for each day. So Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. And that is how it will go. But yeah, after that, let me just start the game. Because I also wanted to talk about how I finally got around to actually getting the game properly modded. So I didn't add any crazy mods, like weird cosmetics or this and that. All I did was I added the original Japanese music restoration mod, just the upscaled texture, not upscaled, but like the HD texture mod. So if you can see Kiryu, he looks a lot better than he normally did. And even the environments look much better. I also added, I think it's called Legends Remix 0, so a lot of the skills are reworked. I mean, they still cost the same. And it even removes the limiter from Dragon Style. And it adds a lot of the Dragon Style moves that you would get in Kiwami into this. So Dragon Style is a lot better now. Let's see. This is 50 million. 50 million. Yeah, we'll just get the 50. Just go up to 50 million for each. White Tiger Spirit, Rising Kick, Heat Retention. Oh, this one's 2 million, okay. Okay, Charge Kick. So this way, Dragon Style will feel a lot more closer to what it feels like in Kiwami. Essence of Might, Essence of Reversal. Essence Reversal is so good. Essence of Merciless Throwing. Essence of Sumo Slapping, good move. Essence of Terror. Komaki Shot Stopper. Rising Tiger Spirit, might need that. Let's see. So yeah, this reworks it. So instead of going to the shrine and unlocking the next branches, like The branches are just already unlocked, but if you go to the shrine, you can do this. Must obtain limit breaker to unlock this upgrade. Permanently increases your power, heat, gain, and max health at the expense of losing all your abilities after obtaining Dragon of Dojima. Yeah, you don't really need this. If you're playing in hardcore mode, then maybe. But you really don't need it. But yeah, I just realized I probably should have done the Real Estate Royale the proper way. But at least with this mod, because then it would be quicker. So let's see. What does it look like at least? I mean, at least these give me some money. At least we have 100% shares. But yeah, Gambling King is actually gonna take a while. But we really need Media King, because Media King gives so much. We have like 0 shares for Media King, really? Dang. Let's see how I can fix this. Here, we'll do you. We'll do you. Leisure King. And... Really? Alright, Jaguar. Alright, Gambling King it is. Okay, you're all S. You're all A. I'll just keep him at A for now. Oh, good lord, Media King is expensive. Yeah, I'm not gonna invest in anything yet. I'll just do multiple collections, maybe fight Shakedown multiple times, and then we should be fine. But yeah, I need to save money so that I can purchase properties. Drop kick, we need that. Kick combo. Tortoise Spirit. Regard. Quick step cancel. Kawachi Reeler release throw. But it's gonna be a minute until we unlock the Tiger Drop. And then Ultimate Essence 88. Oh, there's these three branches after him. Yeah, so having this layer is fine. And then, as I always do, we save after we've started the collections payout. But yeah, I apologize, we're still stuck on Yakuza 0 and haven't moved to the first game. I think what I will do, is that I probably will skip the sub-stories. I'm really gonna skip the sub-stories. Because it doesn't take that long to get through them, it's just... Yeah, it doesn't take that long to get through them. If anything, it's only the minigame sub-stories that take a minute. Okay, let's see. We finished... Yeah, we finished Bacchus's training, now we gotta do... We gotta do the rush style training. So we're gonna come over here. Oh yeah, I remember I wanted to talk about some. So yesterday, I went to Universal Studios Hollywood. For the first time in my life, I've never been, and so far, it was a great experience. Oh yeah, and I'm using the mod, but there's a... When using that mod, there's a little bit of delay, so... Oh, I don't have the extra kick. Wow, I'm really missing a lot of heat moves. At least that still works. Yeah, I don't think I can use Dragon Style. It's incomplete. Dragon Style is just too incomplete. I'll stick with Brawler for now. But yeah, when I replayed this game on my own time, I maxed out all of my skills. Honestly, it felt a little bit overkill. Because good lord, I ran through the final bosses with relative ease. I was using Dragon Style and Mad Dog Style, and I was like, oh wow, okay, never mind. I will say though, you do need them maxed out when you when you fight the final, like the secret boss in like the sub story. Dang, that takes. So I think my plan for trying to finish this is that I should try and save up my money to at least unlock all of the properties. That way I can get money a little bit faster. And then I'll use that money to max out Kiryu and Majima. Because I learned that the money bags Kamurocho and Sodenbori are ways of transferring money between Kiryu and Majima. So I can just make money as Kiryu and then send it to Majima. So I don't have to worry about making money as Majima. I didn't want to repeat it, but alright. Okay. And this should finish it. Alrighty. Now, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, my Universal experience. So when we got there, the first place we went to was Springfield. Not like the state Springfield, like the Springfield in The Simpsons. I didn't even know they had a Springfield's place. Alright, so now we're gonna do Kamaji's training. Again, sorry for going from one conversation to another. So Kamaji's training is you have to go in rush style. In rush style and basically not get knocked down. I mean, you can kind of get hit, but you can't get knocked down. Pay Kamaji an amount equal to the entry fee in advance. The time limit is 1 minute. If you get knocked down or knocked out, you lose. If you hit the challenger, you also lose. So in rush style, just don't get knocked down. Good, it's just a drunk dude. All you gotta do is move around. Alright, so back to when I was talking about Universal. So we went to Springfield, to the Springfield, Simpsons Springfield world. And we pretty much just walked around because the park had just opened. So there wasn't a whole lot of stuff going on yet. Also, we missed breakfast, so we did want to eat, but we were like, okay, let's get on a ride before we eat. So we got on the Simpsons ride, which was really cool. But the thing that impressed me about Universal is how all of the lines didn't feel long. And even when you're in a line, the queue wasn't like, you know, unbearable, where you're sitting in a line just on your phone because there's nothing else to do. But when we were in the Simpsons line, it had all of these, like, clips from The Simpsons playing and, like, a little, not interactive, but, like, a video that went with what was you were gonna experience on the ride. That's what I really liked. But yeah, the ride, it wasn't like a traditional roller coaster or anything. You got in the seat, and it was kind of like one of those things where it's a seat that moves around, and there's like a 3D video playing on the screen, and you watch the 3D video. Alright, Kamaji's training again. Good thing I have some money for this. Basically have the same amount of money that I would have if I was playing Kiwami. Alright, a non-drunk dude. Nope. Yep, just duck and dodge. And then after that, we went and we got like a really early lunch at you remember the Cletus from The Simpsons? Cletus's Chicken Shack is what it's called. And we just got something simple like chicken tenders or a chicken sandwich. But they also had a donut shop, and they made like huge donuts, like really big donuts, like the famous pink sprinkled donut from The Simpsons, or pink frosted sprinkled donut, as Smosh would call it in Food War or Food Battle. Ugh. So yeah, we took home a giant pink frosted sprinkled donut and a giant maple bacon donut. They're pretty worth the price. They're like $10 each, I think. $11 each. You learned damage weaving. Press L, B, or A when hit by an enemy attack to perform a weaving move and dodge out of the way. Okay. And then after that, we went on the little famous Universal Studios tour where you get on the tram, and then they take you around like the Universal lots. A lot of it is like shows that are like streaming now on Peacock. But we didn't go on the sets or anything. We just drove around and by them, which is actually really interesting. And we saw the famous giant blue screen that Universal uses in all of their movies. So let's say there's a scene that takes place like out in the middle of the ocean. They'll just fill up the lot full of water, and then they'll like play like an ocean video on the blue screen. So instead of going all the way out to the ocean, you're just in the set. Which is actually really cool. Like, just from a production standpoint, it's pretty genius. Like, instead of spending a lot of money going out to a site to film, you know, save costs, like, we'll fill up this giant lot for ocean scenes. Or Universal, how they'll reuse, like, their famous European town for, like, a lot of different scenes in some movies. They even still hold on to their destroyed town set from War of the Worlds. Not the new one with Ice Cube in it that looks like it's done over Zoom. But I mean like the 2000s one with Tom Cruise in it. Learn all of Kamaji's moves. Oh, we got 2 more. And then after that, we went to... Of course, we went to the Super Nintendo world. Which I honestly didn't think I'd ever get the chance to experience. I was like... When it came out, I was like, ah, dang. You know, it's COVID, everything's locked up. Probably won't go there until I get, like, some good money. Oh. Apparently it came sooner than I thought. But yeah, I will say Super Nintendo World was probably like my favorite and probably the best experience I had there. it was just so immersive with, you know, the Super Mario world and lore. Like, it really did a good job of making you feel like you were in the Mushroom Kingdom. And then we went on the Mario Kart ride, and of course, that did a good job of, like, having all of the different decorations of Bowser's Castle. Like, showing the process of making the bombs and Mecha Koopas. But yeah, it really didn't make... It really helped with waiting in line. I think that's probably the best part about Universal, is like all the queues make you feel like you're not waiting in line. You're like looking at different exhibits of like different properties and franchises. Oh yeah, this sword dude is dangerous. Gotta be careful. Alright, that's done. No, you could not cut me down. And just one more. Dang, 100 million? Well, good thing I had it with me. Yeah, after this, we're gonna save, and we're gonna go to... We're gonna head back to the base of operations, get our money. Yeah, and I know I'm skipping everything. I'm really just trying to get to a point where I'll probably skip a lot of the smaller dialogues. Gotta dodge a go. I was not prepared for that double shot. Whoa there, mister. A gun's taking things a bit too far. Close, but no cigar. If you want me dead, put together another 100 million yen and try again. I'll take you on any time. Kiryu-san, I know you can hear me. I'm talking to you. Oh, it's that guy. You knew? Hey, it's the guy who was fixing to sell that sword. I lost a lot of money thanks to you. How are you going to make this right? That's why you sent a guy at me with a gun? Too bad it didn't work out for you. You really get on my nerves. Fine, I'll just have to take care of you myself. Okay, so it looks like he hired the guy during the sword fight in order to actually hurt me with the sword. So that he could show off that it was really good. But because I won, I screwed him over on some money. Shady man. Now I gotta fight all of them and... Okay, I'll fight them all in Rush style, fine. Ow. Dude. Oh, nope, I gotta fight him in Rush. Dang, I'm moving like Mike Tyson now. How he does that and then just goes in for a rush. But I'm specifically thinking about how Mike Tyson fought in Ip Man 3. So yeah, Tyson is a monster. He's a monster. You met with Mike Tyson. Oh no, oh no. Boom boom. Yeah. I dodged him and I gained heat. Ow. Face kick. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. And I say, face smash. Earn a total of 10 billion yen. Ow. That's fine. Guess things didn't work out like I hoped. Don't show your face here anymore. If I lay eyes on you again, you won't get off so easy. Got it. I'm done with the punch-out artist business now, Kamoji. Thanks for the pointers. Hey, it should be me thanking you. Being your teacher made me a little famous around here. Well, there's nothing special about me. I'm more impressed by how long you stuck with this gig. Hitting folks is scary, but getting hit don't bother me at all. That's why this suits me perfect. Gotta enjoy your job or it never lasts. You're probably right. Oh, yeah. Let me pay you your winnings. Huh? I thought we were done doing an even split. What about your cut? No use carrying that kind of cash for a guy like me. A man who gets rich overnight just finds trouble. But with 50 million yen, you could leave the streets behind and live a normal life. I'm planning on getting an apartment with some of the cash I made up to last time. I won't be homeless anymore. Even a shabby old apartment would be a palace to me. That's all I could ask for. I see. I owe you big time, Kirit-san. I'll be sticking with the punch-out artist gig. Come see me when you get time. Okay. Alright. Training with Kamoji, done. Ooh, alright. Not a bad haul. So, now, we'll save over here. We'll head back to base. All the way back to base. Oh yeah, gotta keep talking about Universal. Oh yeah, the Mario Kart ride. The Mario Kart ride was so fun. So when you get in there, they give you these little visors. Yeah, they're head visors. So you put on the head visors, you adjust it with a little knob in the back, like to either tighten it or loosen it. And then when you get on the kart ride, there's like a little virtual screen that you attach to it magnetically. And then of course you're in a group of 4. You have a steering wheel, so you steer left when it prompts you to steer left. You steer right when it prompts you to steer right. And then you press on these little buttons on the wheel to shoot at the bad guys, like, you know, Goombas, Koopas, the Koopalings. and all that jazz. I even ended up getting those little power-up wristbands and played a couple of the mini games. I only won one of them, but it's fine. I think there is a video that goes through it and demonstrates how it is. So I was like, yeah, I did see it, so I don't think I'm missing that much. Okay. Wait, so do we have all of Pleasure King's businesses? We do. We just need more of... We need more of Gambling King's businesses, which are more expensive. Mock Bowl, I forgot about that. Okay, that's an easy one to do. There's an easy method that I learned on how to get strikes over and over again. So completing Mock Bowl should be easy. And then Pocket Circuit. That one might actually take a minute. Because that one does involve doing the sub-stories for Pocket Circuit. Not mistaken, what do you call it? Aren't Gambling King's properties like go into the billions? I'll need to look and see. Oh wait, no, I can afford them. Okay, let's see. Let's see, Pachinko Big Star, Camaro, La Scala Cinema, Sonwa Leisure Hall, Tokyo Potpourri, Gibson Hall. The Leisure Hall, so location 3. I know where that is. Yeah, so we'll get location 3, and then we'll do, Tatsu's training. Yeah, so if I buy one Gambling King property per payout, we should be okay. Perfect, I was right on the money. And then, you know what? Maybe I will do the sub-stories that give us the managers. Oh yeah, we need a taxi. Maybe we'll get good money from Tatsu's training. I don't remember if we get to keep any of that. Go to the pier. Travel by taxi 15 times. Here she is. Ah, Kiryu. So you showed up after all. Yeah, I got curious about the training you mentioned. Glad you remembered. Can't trust a word that old drunk says, really. Hey, I'm not like him. Oh, relax. I'm just messing with you. Shall we get started? Sure. I'm all ears. Oh, it's a sub-story. I didn't know that. My training method is simple. Just grab whatever you can, swing it around, and throw it until everything's smashed to hell. Sounds like just taking your frustration out on things. But I guess there's gotta be more to it than that. Just help you impound furniture when you get... Impounded furniture when you go collect. Pretty much. Takes muscle and explosive force to grab heavy objects and swing them around quickly. This gives you the oomph you need. I see. No taking your time with it either. You have to be under pressure as it's a real situation, so there's no point to the training. A real situation. You mean when collecting a debt? I guess you're pretty used to a rough time. Hey, don't act like you don't know. I may even call on you to help me out sometime. Huh? You want me to go out and collect for you? Let's not jump any guns here. First I want you to do this training to get a feel for it. Alright? Yeah, got it. We'll start with a primer. This way. The mannequins are filled with play money, which burst out when you break them. The boxes have money in them too. You have to smash all the mannequins before time runs out and recover a set amount of money. You good to start? Yeah, I'm good. You have... Let's see, you have 120 seconds. Ready? Go. Yeah, so this one's easy. Just break as many boxes as you can while breaking the mannequins. But you should break the mannequins too. So why didn't you just say you have 2 minutes? Dang, my B style isn't as strong as it should be. What do you think? Pretty tough training, right? Yeah, I haven't done anything like this before. And I'll make it even harder next time. Be ready. Great. By the way, I'll have to ask you to pay if you want to keep going with this. I can only do so much charity work. Understood. Got to training. Dang, really? Alright, now we need to get 2 million. Oh yeah, the dude with the gun. You gotta take him out first. Yup, the handgun mannequin. Oh. There we go. Let's use these big boxes. At least the time limit increases each time. Oh, over here, there's a 30 box over here. Oh, we reached the goal. So it's destroy all the mannequins or get the set amount of money. But yeah, with these missions, you want to take out the gun mannequins as soon as possible. Otherwise, they'll just keep shooting you. Not bad. You're getting a hang of more aggressive fighting style. Here's a little something. Tatsu brand drink. It's just tonier. And now we're gonna go out on a collection. So it's 2 trainings and a collection, I think, is the order. And then we'll save, we'll get some real money. Knock knock. Tatsuya the Gigolo, I take it. Huh? Is that what they're calling me out there? Only thing they're gonna be calling you out there is Tetsuya the Dead Jerk. Let's see, if you don't give me what you owe, let's see, if you don't give me what you owe, do that and I'm gone. You're Miss Tatsu, aren't you? I've heard all about you. I was picturing a broad built like a gorilla. And who's this guy? You're a pimp? Yeah, and he's 10 times better at it than you'll ever be. When did I become a pimp? Zip it. You're here to put the screws on this loser. You two done with your little circus act? This meat sack couldn't put the screws on a plank, much less me. You think so? You're about to see what it feels like to get screwed. Mess him up, Kiryu. Alright, here we go. Collect your debt. Maybe I could have got more money out of them. Ooh! This one gives me money. Tenkaichi Street. Now back to my Universal talk. After we went on after we were done with the Mario World, we went on the Transformers the Ride 3D. Oh, okay. Kiryu. Anything? It's your last chance. I don't need to go yet, Nishiki. Chill. Huh, I didn't get that dialogue. Kiryu, are you ready to go? I'm like, no, not yet. I still have business to take care of. But yeah, I think once I unlock all of the properties, all I have left to do is just invest in them and level them up. So what I will do is I'll probably do all of the sub-stories that'll help me unlock the investors and managers and all those other types. Alright, and then the next property I would need to get... Do I have new Montmartre? I do, okay. Tokyo Potpourri. So it's the other side of the mock bowl. We'll save. It's loading. Here, have some of this money. Ugh, my neck. Oh yeah, so we went on Transformers the Ride 3D, and it was actually really cool. It pretty much, you know, it's the Michael Bay Transformers universe. But I think it is supposed to take place probably around the time of, you know, or sometime between Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon, because Ironhide is still alive. Megatron looks like how he looks in... He looks like how he looks in the third movie. Okay, so we have Tokyo Potpourri. But okay, I know my plan. But yeah, after this... Back to the pier. But yeah, that should be our plan. Unlock all of the properties, do the sub-stories that'll give us the That'll give us the real estate business partners, and then invest in everything, and then we should be getting a lot of money. And then I'll use that money to max out Kiryu, and then I'll send over the right amount of money to max out Majima. Miss Tatsu's training. Training number 3. Yeah, but like I said, we gotta take care of the gunman first. Nice. Missed me. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you want to use the red boxes. I think that was the only red box. And now, the big boxes. Oh, there's a 60 over there. 60, 60, and then 30s. It's good. Use the 30s. Oh yeah, back to Universal. So yeah, apparently Universal has a lot of those, like, not really roller coasters, but like those simulator rides. Transformers being one of them. Dude, it was so cool. So at one of the scenes, Megatron shoots a missile at you, and the missile effect is like it's coming straight at your face, and then the explosion effect, and there's like a big old heat fan when the missile explodes. So it looks like it actually, it's like it actually went off. Oh yeah, and you do have 3D glasses in it. I forgot about that. You get 3D glasses on the ride. Alright, that's another one down. Tatsu's training. 4. Oh. Oh. Take out the gunman. Alright, gunman down. Red box. I think that was the only red box. So now I get the 60 boxes. $60 box. $30 boxes. And I also went on the Revenge of the Mummy ride, which actually was it was an indoor. Oh, hold up. Sorry, that was my brother. Apparently Survivor Pooch doesn't know my brother yet. Well, no, she does. It's just... It's just she's cautious. But anyways, back to the mummy ride. The mummy ride was, it was an indoor roller coaster. It didn't have any of those, like, you know, those 3D video things going on in front of you. Like, it was cool though. It was cool. It was spooky. It was a little spooky, but it didn't really. Actually, it did feel a little bit like the movie, but it felt kind of like it was mixing Universal's like 1930s mummy movie with the Brendan Fraser mummy movies. But yeah, it was all right. It felt short. It could have been longer, but it was still fun. And then after that, we saw Waterworld, which was basically this stunt show, an aquatics stunt show. So it wasn't in water. It was like on top of these platforms, and there was a bunch of pyrotechnics and fight scenes. It was really good. Miss Tatsu's jobs. You're Demoto the Runaway, right? Yeah. What's it to you? Better have a good reason for bothering me. I came on behalf of Miss Tatsu. I'm here to get back the money you owe. On her behalf? She got cold or something? Or she got a cold or something? None of your business. Hurry up and hand over the money. Ah, that woman must have a sixth sense. Just when I had the muscle all ready to take care of her. Ah, well, hey, come teach this puffed up amateur not to stick his nose where it doesn't belong. Alright, let me handle his goon first. Wow, you're really weak. Give him the chair! Catch. Oh! So you can. Got it. Learned Iron Fortitude. Alright, now we're gonna head back. Yeah, and then and that was pretty much it for Universal. So we left the park, and then they have a city walk thing with a whole bunch of stores and restaurants and everything. So we stopped at Bubba Gump. Yeah, if you didn't know, yes, there is a restaurant called Bubba Gump Shrimp Company based off of the movie Forrest Gump, which I've been to before, but I haven't been to in a long time. I went to the New York location. And so yeah, we ordered a couple of shrimp platters. It was pretty good. And then even further on the way out, I stopped at a place called, it was Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium. It's basically a steampunk themed restaurant that's also like an ice cream parlor and chocolate, well, not like a chocolate candy shop, but chocolate stuff. But it used to be a candy shop, but I think they've switched their business model to more restaurant and bar themed with an ice cream parlor as opposed to an ice cream parlor candy shop, because they figured, we'll make more money off of it. Oh, look at that. My idea was correct. Okay, let's see. Pachinko Big Star, La Camaro, La Scala Cinema, Gibson Hall. Yeah, Camaro, yeah, the cinema. So, number 2, it's next to the Sega. Oh yeah, okay, so at the Chocolate Emporium place, I got a big old piece of chocolate cake. Cause we weren't gonna eat there, cause we already ate, at Bubba Gump. But I got a big old piece of chocolate cake. It's like a late Christmas, early birthday present for my brother. It looks like it's a good 2 2-pound chocolate cake. Like it's a big boy. Like I don't think I could finish it in one sitting. Like it's gonna take like maybe 2 or 3 sittings. Perfect. We go down this alley, make a left, and continue Tatsu's training. Tokyo Pier, please. Training 5. Alright, we want to take out the pink gunman first, because he actually locks onto you. Oh. It's fine. Oh, it's nothing. Now the green gunman, because he just fires repeatedly. Big red box. Little red box. Oh, but yeah, yesterday I had a great time. It was a really great experience overall. I definitely recommend you go to Universal Studios Hollywood if you are on the West Coast, or Universal Studios Orlando if you are on the East Coast. Yeah, because I know they're gonna put in the Donkey Kong Nintendo World at the Orlando location. Let's see, so they're doing a Mario, so they have a Mario location, they're doing a Donkey Kong location. Let's see, if they were gonna do other locations, well, there's only 2 Universal Studios in the US. So if they were to put another one, they would need a Universal Studios in the South. and that would have to be in Texas. And then a Universal Studios in the north, which would have to be in maybe Minnesota. Tatsu Training 6. Because Japan's Universal Studios has both Mario and Donkey Kong. They get both parks. Well, actually, no. I think they're in different prefectures. Oh. Oh. And the machine gunman. Big box. The 30 box. Oh dang, is that it for the 30 boxes? Oh no, why are they all there? I got an idea. Throw them. It's gonna be cutting it close, but we should be able to do it. Ugh. Nice. Did it. Tatsu's jobs. Let's do this. You scowling, Gingoro? I'm here on behalf of Miss Tatsu. Time to pay up what you owe in full. This Tatsu Center underling, huh? You even know what you're getting yourself into? Of course. Guess you don't know my reputation. I got a whole lot of muscle backing me up, so you'd better make your exit. You think you're going to scare a debt collector? What kind of muscle do you have? Let's see it. The Tojo clan? Or the Tojo clan? Who else? Which family? Family? No, like I said, I just got the Tojo clan backing me up. You're in with Tojo headquarters? That's right. That's what I mean. You're going to give me the respect I deserve now? You're lying through your teeth. But how did you know? What's the point of pretending you're a legit business if you tell people you're a front for the Yakuza? A real Yakuza front would never be so stupid. And let's say that you were that stupid. The Tojo clan would bring the hammer down on those fools. Fast. No way Tojo HQ would support someone that dumb. Even I can work that out. Ah, shut up. Sounds like you need a hole in your side. and I'd be happy to oblige. Exactly, he's just like, yep, just General Tojo Clan. I'm like, dude, don't just use the name of the Tojo Clan all willy-nilly. I'm like, if you're really being protected by the Tojo Clan, which specific family? The Dojima family? The Shimano family? And not a lot of money out of this guy. Nice. Tenkaichi Street. Yeah, I think... Yeah, we got time. What I gotta do is finish Tatsu's training, get as much money as I can, and then we'll call it. Yeah, see? I told you I'd be back to streaming consistently. Just not in the staggered streaming days as I normally would. What do I get out of these 100 million things? Steel business card? Oh wait, isn't that like a weapon? It is a weapon. Let's see. Yep, the wild shirt, sacrifice stone, card watcher. Collect. Oh shoot, Media King's not even ready for collection. We must have got through that pretty quickly then. Now it's fine, we have fast collection, so we'll just walk around. Oh, okay. Yeah, before I end up like stopping any kind of streaming, I did want to talk about the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. Alright, so I went to see the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie last Friday? Yeah, last Friday. And okay, now I'm not gonna do a whole review, but only because I don't want to give... Actually, no, it's been out a while. I think it's on streaming now, which is crazy. So here's my review with some spoilers here and there. Overall, I really enjoyed the movie. Now, I know that's like, okay, well, that's subjective, but here is my take. Was it an enjoyable experience? Like, I sat down and I had a good time. Absolutely. Was the movie good? It was pretty mid in terms of a writing standpoint. But again, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. I wouldn't expect... It's a video game adaptation film, and we all know those don't do amazing, so... You get what you pay for. But overall, I still had a good time. But I will give some examples on why I thought the movie overall, was lacking compared to the first one. Because the first one gave you more... The first movie gave you more suspense and more writing in term... Yeah, the first movie was more writing than fan service. This movie was way more fan service than writing. But that's okay. I honestly think that's okay for, a franchise like Five Nights at Freddy's. It's not how it used to be with the original Scott Cawthon saga of being the first 6 games and Ultimate Custom Night. And that I can tell that it's really pushing into, you know, the new, younger audience that is enjoying these games. Or enjoying the franchise. But I will say, the script needs a lot more work. Goodness gracious. Where do I even start with the script? Vanessa's character. I feel like Vanessa should have been the main focused protagonist of this film. I feel like Scott was going in... Because Scott Cawthon, he wrote this. He wrote the film. I feel like he was going in way too many directions. Like, he tried focusing on all 3 of them, whereas in the first movie, he just focused on Mike, which is fine. But in this following one, he focuses on Mike, he focuses on Abby, he focuses on Vanessa, and I'm like, okay, look, you need to focus on one central character and have the supporting characters actually help and contribute to the main character, you know what I mean? Instead of, like, them just hindering each other. I think it was Scott having so many ideas on where he wanted to go with this film that he kind of just threw them all out there at the same time and tried to write some kind of plot around them all. Businesses. I think it's Gibson Hall I need to get next. Yeah, Gibson Hall and then Pachinko Big Star. But yeah, let's just talk about Vanessa's character. So she has a bit of a character arc, but it's more like, instead of her being like the snappy cop that she was in the first movie, in this one she's just the scared Mike, I need your help. I need your help with this. I need your help with this. I need to get over, like, my dad's influence on me. And Mike is like, I don't want anything to do with FNAF anymore. And I don't want Abby to do anything with FNAF anymore. Like, that's kind of... Or no... Or, not FNAF, but, like, Freddy's. Because, yeah, Mike just wants to be done with it. He's like, nope, I just want to move on. I just want to move on. 7. You know what? Yeah, that's where Scott could have went. Scott could have went with the road, or could have went down the line of Vanessa actually trying to put an end to everything that her father has been doing. Like, investigating it, looking into it, and then, you know, disclosing it all to Mike. Being like, okay, Mike, here's the truth about everything. The truth about everything. I can't do this alone. I know you're trying to move on, but I really need your help. This will help me move on. Like, that kind of communication, because the characters cannot communicate for crap. And then Abby is kind of just a... Oh my god, they actually made Abby a plot device. They made Abby a freaking plot device in this movie. It's like they made Abby this medium in order to speak, you know, between the animatronics. So obviously the original, you know, the original 5 dead kids, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Golden Freddy, passed on. They're not at the first location. So that makes Abby feel bad because she misses her ghost friends. Actually, I need to talk about the beginning. Ooh, Haruki Sato. I need to talk about the beginning. Okay, so the beginning, it starts out in 1982. We see Charlie sort of just being Charlie or Charlotte Emily, daughter of Henry Emily, sort of just being alone or not really wanting to party with the other kids. And then she sees Afton in the Springtrap suit, like, you know, take a kid into the back room. She tries to get the attention of all of the adults, be like, "Hey, help! A kid is being taken away," and the adults are like, "Not now," which is unrealistic. If a kid is like, "Help! A kid just got taken to the back rooms of a freaking pizzeria," we would be investigating that. You know what I mean? I feel like that was so unrealistic. So Charlie obviously goes into the back room herself. Also, Kid Vanessa is there, being like, "Oh yeah, my dad works here." So Charlie goes into the back rooms to find the kid. She's hiding from Afton, who's washing off his knife. He didn't kill the kid he abducted, mind you. So she goes in, she grabs the kid and tries to carry him out, while Afton is chasing her in the suit with the knife. And she gets out onto the stage where the marionette puppet is supposed to appear. And she drops the kid, and she just screams in anger at the adults for why didn't you come and help this kid? And she falls down. Her back is shown with like 3 shirt stab wounds, which obviously is, you know, a costume. Like, costume, there wasn't really any makeup there, but oh shoot, I need to do this again. Or maybe I'll just break these. Yeah. So that was the trick to this one. Alright, gonna be cutting it close. And so she falls down the pit, and then the puppet marionette rises from the pit, here, like holding dead Charlie. So as you can see, at that point, Charlie is possessing the puppet, I think. And then 20 years later, Vanessa wakes up from her nightmare of the experience, and then that sets us up into the movie. And then, of course, Abby is going to school. She's like struggling to make friends. He's in the robotics club, I think. It's a robotics class. I don't know if it's a robotics club. And then, Wayne Knight, Newman from Seinfeld, is like the mean teacher of being like, "You know what, you're just not good enough to be at the science fair. Why don't you drop out?" So obviously, she's having a bad time at school, which, you know, does contribute to her missing the original animatronics. But yeah, there's so much to like talk about. Like, I don't want to spoil like the whole movie. I will say, interesting take that they did with this movie. Instead of showing like the puppet animatronic majority of the time, they actually showed Charlie's or like the puppet or Charlie's spirit possessing people. So like they would have, you know, the puppet's clown face makeup on, like as a way of showing that, oh, they're possessed. Which when it comes to that kind of stuff in movies, like that actually is disturbing. So I know people had a problem with that. I actually didn't mind it that much. I actually thought that was a pretty interesting way of interpreting it. But of course it does conflict with FNAF lore, because none of the ghost spirits can possess people. So I'd say that's probably the only drawback of it, is that it does break, like main FNAF lore. But it's fine. I really don't consider the film to be like tied in to like the game universe anyways. I consider it two separate universes. Well, now I consider the game universe, the book universe, because there is a book universe, and the movie universe as like three separate universes where stuff happens. Let's see. I think I reached the goal, so I'm just gonna break them. And a job. Let's do this. Kinji the Antique Yakuza? Who might you be? I take it you're Kinji the Antique Yakuza? I'm here on Miss Tatsu's behalf. Now be a good man and pay up. You're a flunky then, huh? Well, good for you. I'll have your money ready in a few. You're actually going to pay? That does make things easier. No? Are you thick in the head? I mean, come back in a few days. What? That's big talk for someone in your position. I'm not here to play games. Pay up now. Hey, no need to puff up your chest. I'm busy here, so you can be on your way. Hey, show him the door. Kinji-san told you to leave. You better listen, or I'm going to rearrange your face. How about you back up instead? Otherwise, you'll be the one with an eye hanging out of your nose. You're gonna regret this. Alright. Hopefully you have a lot of health so I can break your vases in the back. Ooh, you do. I'm just gonna clean out your inventory. Oh, he's got heat. Oh, and a sword, okay. Ooh, I should probably heal. You jokers made me use a heal. Here, catch. Give me the money! Man, I'm not getting anything out of these. Okay. Oh. I need some heat. Jeez, man. Jeez. Done. He didn't make it easy. Alright, back to Tenkaichi Street. The trainings are gonna get harder and harder, but we have enough time. Oh, okay, there is one thing that I could say that I actually didn't like about the movie. I didn't like the ending. That was probably the lamest ending I have seen to a movie. Basically, it's an unsatisfying ending and then a cliffhanger. I'm like, really? Really? But it sets up the third movie, which we already knew they were gonna do a third movie. But I'm hoping they just keep it at a third movie. Like, please, do not do a fourth, fifth, and sixth movie. Oh. Sorry about that. It wasn't my phone. Alright, so we'll collect that, collect that, collect that. Collect that, collect that. And then Pachinko Big Star. Oh, it's just right there. And the next stream we'll actually unlock Mock Bowl and then start collecting all of the Media King properties. Which I'm surprised we have 0 shares for. That's fine. Once we start purchasing the properties and then investing in it, it'll fix it. I'll make an offer. In cash! Perfect. Now all that's left is just investing in them. And we'll head back down Tenkaichi Street. Actually, I don't think it matters what percentages of shares we really need. I think as long as we own all of the properties and we just max out into them. I think percentages actually matter when, like, you're in Real Estate Royale. But we already beat Real Estate Royale. Oh, there's a little ant carrying some piece of food over there. That's fine. As long as it's not in the kitchen. Training. Training 9. Oh, two aiming gunmen. Shoot. Right. Oh! Oh! Gotta be careful. Two down. Man, they're just really popping them into me. Ow. Alright, bring it. Nice. Nope, give me the box. And now the other big red box. And the little red box. Oh wait, medium red box. Alright. That's better. Little red box. Big box. Come over here. Yeah, this will be the last box we'll use, and then we'll just destroy the... Actually, this should destroy the mannequin. Alright. Yeah, luckily these are just 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes. Alright, training 10. 12 million yen. We can do it. Alright. Are they all gunmen? It's fine. Take out the gunmen, grab red boxes when I can. Oh. There we go. Nice. Look at that, we met our quota. Oh, there was a little red box I didn't see. Oh, we needed to break the mannequins. Ugh. Here, one more try. One more try. I feel it. I can feel it. What I should do is I should break all but one mannequin and then break the boxes. I think that's the trick. On. Dude, these mannequins are actually keeping it from being easy. Really? Okay, we're not gonna make it. Yeah, we couldn't get either. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll attempt it next time. Perform. Yeah, I know. Jeez, it's not the money. It's the. Yeah, maybe beating them with objects yields better results. Anyways, back to Tenkaichi Street. Well, how can I do that when I'm repeatedly getting shot up? They gave me... Maybe they gave me boxes at the beginning and I just didn't get them. We'll try that next time. Because it's not a matter of money, it's a matter of the mannequins. I wonder. Oh, let's see. Increases the power of your regular attacks and heat actions. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, sorry. Let's wait for that final payout. Wee. Alright, now we'll save. Return to title. Bong! It's weird how I have an easier time saving on this than my personal file. And yep, the actual unlocalized. Oh yeah, look at that 1080p intro, and then the unlocalized intro. All right, but that is Yakuza 0. It's good to be back into it. We're almost done with Tatsu's training. We'll finish it next time, and then we'll start the actual grind process. But it should be quicker because we get more money during combat. Because I got that mod. The money during combat mod, and also we're just saving our money so that way we can invest in Media King's areas, because those are pretty expensive. But we're good. Alright. Well, that's going to be it from me. If you enjoyed what you saw, please follow me on Twitch, where I try to stream every other day Pacific Standard Time. Just be sure to keep track of the schedules that I post to X, formerly Twitter, as well as Blue Sky. Also follow me on Blue Sky as well, as I am more active over there with my posts and updates. And if you're watching this VOD at any point in the future, please like and subscribe to me on YouTube, where I upload all my VODs so you never have to miss a single stream. Alright, next stream is tomorrow. We will be back with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I think we're actually starting the Buu Saga. Yeah, because I don't think there's any more in-between stuff for Teen Gohan. Maybe there might be 1 or 2 missions, but we will start the Buu Saga next time, I promise. Alright, but that's going to be it from me. Until then, I am Papa the Survivor, and I will see you when I see you, so see you later. Goodbye.